Emmy nominations are here. Succession, White Lotus, and Ted Lasso are leading the charge, but there were some major snubs and surprises. We have a lot to talk about. Mike, I feel like you are the good luck charm because you've written a lot of cover stories with new nominees this year. Most recently, Ray Seahorn, also, of course, Hacks, which you pretty much predicted last year, actually, and also Pam and Tommy, all of those getting nominations today. What are you the most excited about?
Wags, I was going to burn this place down if Ray Seahorn didn't get nominated. Overlooked for years. Excited to finally see her nominated. And she was actually nominated twice. She also was nominated for short form for her series Cooper's Bar that she does for AMC. But of course, seeing her finally nominated for Better Call Saul was everything. But of course, Pam and Tommy, a nice surprise. That was a cover that we did earlier in the year. And also Seth Meyers, another cover we recently did, finally getting nominated in Variety Talk. So great to see that.
Also saw a lot of love for Abbott Elementary, which is exciting because it's rare that we see broadcast television get Emmy recognition. So Mike, what did you think about Abbott Elementary and Quinta Brunson getting all of this love?
Yeah, that was another kind of relief in some ways because it was well earned. Abbott Elementary was one of the huge breakout success stories of this past year. And the fact that it's a broadcast show on ABC just makes it sweeter. It's sort of the little show that's keeping broadcast going these days, at least now at the Emmys, because we didn't see a lot of broadcast in the scripted series arena, other than, of course, Saturday Night Live, which always dominates. But for the most part, broadcast is missing these days from the Emmys. So to see Abbott there, and it's such a wonderful show. The brainchild of Quinta Brunson, who's also the star. She's nominated for Best Actress. The show is nominated for Best Comedy. Just love seeing great work rewarded. And this was a perfect example of that.
She made history. She became the first Black woman to receive 3 comedy nominations. There were some more history-making moments. Squid Game made history as the first ever non-English drama series to be nominated. Also, Zendaya, reigning champ. She is the youngest producing nominee. And Selena Gomez, even though, in my opinion, she was probably the biggest snub of today. I cannot believe that she was not nominated for acting for Only Murders in the Building, but she still made history as only the second Latina to be nominated as a comedy producer. But that brings us into snubs and surprises. Mike, who were you the most shocked to see shut out today?
Well, one show that we thought was really on the rise this year, everyone was talking about, of course, was Yellowstone, a show that in its 4th season has become a phenomenon. It's a ratings juggernaut, and it's also become a pop culture conversation and has led to tons of spinoffs, including 1883, which also was snubbed. Kevin Costner, the star of Yellowstone, snubbed. Basically, that entire Taylor Sheridan world was completely snubbed, which I was sort of shocked by.
Yellowstone, huge ratings, one of the biggest shows on television in years. To be shut out really speaks volumes. And some other shows that were shut out and just has, A-list talent. And Just Like That, which of course is the Sex and the City reboot on HBO Max, and also We Crash, which stars Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway. So it just shows that in this day and age, even if you have the biggest A-listers or some of the biggest, most iconic franchises and titles, that doesn't guarantee that you're going to get Emmy recognition.
It guarantees you'll get a big paycheck, and all of those people are doing just fine when it comes to their wallets. But yeah, when you have shows with Julia Roberts this year and they're not nominated, or like you mentioned, so Jared Leto, so some of the biggest names in film who did TV this year but still didn't get nominations. You're right, it's a reminder, and the head of the TV Academy said it at the start of the presentation that there are too many shows, which is why I've been advocating for 10 nominees in these major categories. I'll keep saying it forever, that there's so many great shows that it's time to honor more of them.
Who do you think, or what shows do you think are really going to prevail on Emmys night on September 12th?
voters, they know what they like, and they keep voting for the shows that they like. So Succession and Ted Lasso, the two leaders in drama and comedy, will probably end up doing very well on Emmy night. Same with White Lotus, which clearly was a front runner and limited and will do well.
Also, when you mentioned some of those shows, that reminded me, in RuPaul's category, we did get a first time nominee with Lizzo, which I think a lot of
Good
us
for
were.
Lizzo. Yeah,
Yes.
that was a nice win.
Congrats to all the nominees. We still have a road ahead of us until the Emmys on September 12th. So until then, make sure to keep up with all of your television and Emmys coverage on variety.com.